Hello, okay, this is another A2 exam skills clip. This time it's how to write effective IDA points. So if you're watching this clip and you haven't watched the previous one, I go back to that, which is what IDA is. I'm literally just going to go straight into how you write effective evaluation points. So we know what IDA is, issues-based approaches, so how do you make that into good evaluation? Okay, so all IDA points should be split into three. So when you're writing them out, you should be thinking, okay, I need to do these three things. The first thing, which is the most simple thing, is how. What do we mean by how? And then why, and then so what. So you should be thinking in your head when you're writing it, how, why, so what. Okay, so what does this actually mean? Okay, the how is, okay, how is your point you're making linked to IDA? Now this may seem like a really obvious point, but so many students forget to mention the IDA point and just start talking about it. So for instance, the first point nicely basically is, this study is reductionist, or initially the study is, as we said, it's highly ethical, or initially the study is whatever. It could also be positive, so you could say, positive about the study is that it's highly ethical, so, you know, it could be both. So that is basic. So you'll just get highlighted to the examiner, here's an IDA point. Then the why is, giving a bit more detail of evidence. So you said it's unethical here, so from the evidence you've got, why is it unethical? What about the study is unethical? Now this bit, the so what, is the bit that people forget to do, and this is the bit that's going to get you that kind of really high round mark. And the so what is, so what really? So what that's unethical? Who cares what's the deal with that? So it could be, what could be the potential consequence of this bias? So if you said it's unethical, this is why it's unethical, so what? What are the potential consequences of this, of it being unethical, in terms of the reliability, the validity of the study, or in terms of the consequences of the participants? And that is the bit that will get you the high mark. So I'm just going to talk you through one basic example, and again you can print these off and use them if you want to. So, okay, here is our statement that you've written in your essay, yeah? Obviously there's a lot more detail than this, but okay. The biological model explains depression as being caused by an imbalance of neurotransmitters in the brain. Obviously, you know it's a lot more complicated than this, but, so you make the statement, the biological model thinks this. Okay, so what you're thinking is, right, IDA, how am I going to IDA this? So you think about the data racks, and there are lots of potential IDAs you can have for this. Now we're going to go with the R from the data rack for reductionism. So firstly, obviously, the how, you state that it's reductionist. And that's what we've done here. So, the how. Now, if you just do this, I would write next to your essay by basic IDA, it's basic. And it would be the biological model's explanation of depression is reductionist. Yeah, you stated it, you stated it, and links back to IDA, basic. Okay, then why, which is the next bit, would be reasonable IDA. Okay, would be reasonable IDA. So the why would be give a bit more evidence. You've got the evidence in the statement beforehand, so why is it? It's reductionist because it only explains depression down to one simple thing, which is biochemicals. So we said it's because it tries to explain the cause of a complex mental disorder, simply as an issue with chemicals in the brain, ignoring other factors such as irrational thinking or negative bias. So you've given it a little bit more evidence. You said to the examiner, yes, I know what reductionism is, this is why it's reductionist, and these are some of the things it's missing. Now this is a good point, but you can go a little bit further, because so what that it ignores these other factors? Like, who cares? What's the consequence of that? And the best students can then go on to do the so what, which is effective IDA, which is what is the consequences? Well, the consequences of ignoring all those factors is that it gives us a very limited explanation of depression. And if you went with that explanation alone, it would be a very, very limited understanding of it. And also the consequence would be, you think, I believe that depression is just biochemical, well, you're going to treat it biochemically. You're not going to have a talking treatment or CBT or anything like that. And that is a consequence of being reductionist here. So, as we said, whilst it's widely accepted that depression is influenced by brain chemicals, you're saying, okay, we know that there is evidence to suggest that it is. it only is giving us a very limited explanation of the cause of depression, and could have, this is where the marks are, this is where the big marks are, and it could have an impact on the type of treatment of the vociferous. Now, if you go into more detail on this, this is just kind of showing you a really quick way of getting those effective idea points. And you can do that for anyone. So you should be remembering it's always how, why, and then so on.